Want to create a font-only logo with little to no experience? Adobe Express, the quick and easy app to create on-brand content, makes font pairing simple. Let me show you how. Today I'm going to share with you a real-life example. One of my clients asked me to design a font-only logo. Now, I'm not a designer and I usually don't create logos, but Adobe Express makes the process simple and approachable, so I said yes. So let's design it together. In Adobe Express, I could go to the search bar and type in logo to find a template for a potential logo. So here you have an extensive library of pre-made logos for you that you could just click on and then customize the logo. But as we discussed in the beginning, my client wants to have a font-only logo, and I want to show you how you can do this from scratch super fast. So we're going to start with a blank canvas and then go to text and click add text. And I'm going to use a dummy name for my client's logo. And I want this to be black, so you can just click on the text and then change the color on the left-hand side with the color palette. And now that I have this text, I'm going to go on the left-hand side and you can see it says recommended fonts. When I click on view all, I have different variations of fonts. I have popular fonts, fonts that are more fashionable, and you can always click view all. And I really like this Roca font, so I'm going to click here. And you can also go on the plus and save this to your font library, because maybe in the future you want to reuse it, or you can directly save it to the brand if you already have like a brand palette in here. And now we're going to add the second part of the logo, and this is actually the location of where the boutique hotel is going to be. Nusa Lembongan is a small island in front of Bali. I'm going to do this in black as well. And now again, I'm going to go on to recommended fonts, view all, and it shows me which font would match with my other font on the top here. So I want this to be a bit more subtle. Before using Adobe Express, I used to research different font pairing ideas using various different tools. Now I can just do it all in Adobe Express without wasting time. As I said before, we could also see if I've already saved a font previously that I like. So for that, you would just click on the font here on that little arrow, and then it opens up your library. And I can see if I have saved a font here that I think might be good. Now that I have these two fonts, let me put this in the right position. So you're going to click on the first part, then click position on the left-hand side and make sure it's in the middle. And the same with this location, position, center. And that would be my first logo variation done. But let's go and over-deliver for the client and add another page and do a second variation. So click add page, same size, and then we're going to do exact the same thing as before, add text. Now let's see what font recommendations we have for this other logo. I like this combination. I'm not even going to look further. I really like this. Okay, here we have two font variations for my client, and you saw this took me less than 3 minutes. Now all I gotta do is download this and send it to my client. Need help with font pairing or even designing a text-only logo? Adobe Express makes it super easy. Try Adobe Express for free.